Good afternoon. We are here together in this moment in time. Let's just have a quick look here. Make sure I've got the audio correct. General. Audio. Yep. It looks good. I'm on the Fifine K678 microphone analog stereo. So that's what we're using today as we are here together. I can also add another camera if I wish on Restream. And I just have to push the press button or plus, and we'll put it at full grade 1080 add. We have it on mirror. I don't know why, but we'll do that. It seems to want to be mirror. So there is a benefit to mirror. I just haven't figured out what it is. And let's see what we have for music today. We've got chill hop, we've got chill, we've got lo-fi, we've got love. I think it was love yesterday. Let's do lo-fi today. Might take a minute. It could be very busy. Yeah. Sounds great. Okay, so we have the music going. We are currently on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and X. And it is Funky Friday. And Funky Friday, we sometimes play music. We sometimes have guests. We sometimes just have fun. Let's do this here. There we go. And that fits really well within the screen of many phones. So right now we are on landscape. No. That's most people's preference, landscape, right? We're on portrait right now, or vertical, or portrait. See, portrait to me is always associated to selfies. That's the first thing I think of. Well, we got someone in the chat. Hello! I don't know who you are, but thank you for being there. We appreciate you being here. Are you a granddad? I am so a granddad. Yes, indeed. I have... I have to think here for a minute. I've got... How many do I have now? 2. 4. 3. No, 3. I've got 3. Just like the amount of people in there. I had to think there for a minute. 3 that I'm aware of. How about that? Location yellow teal bars. Don't know what that means. Okay. We are currently in Toronto, Canada. I like that. Do I have the granddad vibe? I probably do. I definitely have the old vibe. So what's cool is they give you the analytics for YouTube. And I always look at my audience. My audience is anywhere from very low end, 35 to 45. But the sweet spot is 55 to 65. And that's basically my audience. I'm not too sure what this means, but I'll put it on here. Interesting. So where is that located, this yellow teal bars? What does that mean? Is that the location of where you are? I'm very confused. I do know. Oh well, I don't think I'm supposed to know everything. So the great thing right now, if you do portrait, right? Vertical. Yo! Cornish Flurry, how are you? Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. So what brings you to the broadcast today? Are you just surfing through YouTube, looking at all the live broadcasts? I do that from time to time. It's fun. We sometimes meet people from all over the world. Where are you located? Cornish Flurry. I don't know. I'm thinking England? No. If you were in England right now, it would be what, 8 o'clock? Around 8, right? 8, 9 o'clock. So we usually do music on here. Sometimes we have guests. We do a lot of quotes type of thing. All right, let's look here. Let's see what we've got. We've got screen share here. Bo Nix. Anybody know who Bo Nix is? Anybody got an idea at all? Anybody know who Bo Nix is? He's coming up on the draft. I know that. Some people believe he'll be within the first top 10 picks in the draft for those who follow football. But thank you for the yo. The yo. All right. Let's have a quick look here at X, if we can, which was formerly TweetDeck. Let's look up TweetDeck right here. Let's see if we can get it to work. We got it working. Now, if I can get the live to go to the other screen, which I did, very good. That isn't always easy to do, by the way, at all. It's sometimes very difficult. Okay, so right now I'm looking at gratitude. Ground it to the earth, write it, paint it, dance it, pray it, sing it, touch it, let it go, and surrender into it. Love it, believe in it, see it, envision it, manifest it, create it, and then be it. I like this one too. You got played because you fell in love with the words instead of the actions. This is amazing. Look at this. Imagine living there. That looks very old, like hundreds of years old. Like maybe 200 to 300 years old. Look at that door. That door's amazing. All right, let's see here. I got to show you what I'm seeing. All right, let's click here. We want X Pro, share, and click. There you go. Now you can see what I'm seeing. Isn't that beautiful? And I'm 99% sure that's real, but it could be the colors are modified, but it looks real to me. Now the column that we're looking at within Twitter is Great Quotes, I believe. Great Quotes on Twitter, yeah. Which is now X. Oh, that's amazing. Look at that. Isn't that incredible? That is so nice. So we can get this to fit like this. There we go, just for a moment. See what else we have here. This isn't bad either. Hit this. That's incredible. 3 o'clock for Twitter is okay. 3 o'clock for YouTube seems to be the sweet spot. Don't know why that is. Anybody know who this is in the photo here? I'm going to try to make it where you can see it a little better. Let's try this. That's Anthony Richards' son. Let's say it together. Anthony Richards' son. Do you know what team he is from? Anybody? Do you have a clue? I do. The Colts. He got hurt last year. Had, I think, twice. 2 separate concussions. Hurt his shoulder. Really got messed up. But gave it his all. So, sometimes life is like that, right? You don't know where you're going to end up. But he got severely hurt. What he did recently, though, which is so cool, is he helped this young man, we'll call him a young man. He blew out his tire, and Anthony decided to come to his rescue and help him. So I think that's wonderful. He had a blowout. Which can be incredibly dangerous. Caleb Williams, anybody know who that is? Anybody? Let's do this. There he is there. A lot of speculation with that guy. They're already talking trash, which is awful. Let's see if I can move this over. Let's try that. Move this over here. Let's see if it'll fit better. So then I can do this. There. So when you look at this, what is the very first word that you see when you look at this? What's the first one that comes to mind? See, the first time I looked at it, I saw compassionate. But as I look at it more, I see worthy. Do you see right here? Worthy. So we all are worthy in one way or another, right? Of a grand life. Okay. Let's see what else we've got here. Here's Coach Turby. Does anybody know who that is? By any stretch of the imagination? Let's see if we can get that to fit just slightly better. I think that's as good as I'm going to get it. To the eyes that see, the ears that hear, legs that walk, hands that hold, heart that beats, lung that breathe, a brain that thinks, a family that loves you. There's a little bit more. A world full of opportunities. That is the blessing of today. If that is you, be grateful. I would agree. All right, let's take a moment here on Friday. Right here, I'm going to move this over a bit. And this is some of the individuals who have been... Oh, let's see if we can get this to fit better. Sorry about that. Right there. I think that's about as good as I'm going to get it. So we've got... Who do we got today? We've got Danica. And it looks like Danica's page is still growing. Rose as well. Thank you, Rose. Aurora. Thank you. Aurora's been here the last couple of days. There it is there. Learning to navigate my feelings and not run. That's cool. This person knows a lot of people that I know. So that's interesting. And it looks like Twitter Spaces. We have a picture of a goat, which is always cool. Now, let's see. I'm going to go to Instagram and try to connect with a friend here. Log in. All right. And what do we got here? It's notifications. Okay. That is such a cool photo. All right, let's see if I can show you what I'm seeing here. All right, let's go here. It says active now. I am on air right now. Send. Start call. Allow. I've never done it this way. This is interesting. Trying new things on the fly. God of cheese. Please allow camera access. Will do. All right, we have connection. We're dialing away here. I wonder if you can hear that. I know you're going to be able to hear me. Yeah. Doesn't sound like he's answering. He could be at work, but I did realize I can do that, which is super cool. Okay, that's not going to work. But I now know that I can go through here. Right now, and then let's see here if I can invite guest. Go like this. Copy. And let's paste. And see what happens here. We'll paste. There you go. And he's got the same, I think it's the exact same invite as last time. But I'm not sure. The only time it changes is if you're on Instagram. That's the only time that code changes. And you have to change it each and every time. I may need a little air. Here, just do a smidgen of air. That might help. Give me some breath. All right. It gets mighty warm back here after a while. It's neat. All right, let's put the music back up slowly. There we go. We got that going. And we will continue where we were on Pro. Yeah, a lot of shoutouts on Fridays. There's Maria. And who else is here? Danica again. And we've got Carolyn Newsom, which is Carolyn660. And I've been following her for a long time. 25,000 followers. That's pretty impressive. All right, let's look over here. Got more football stars here. Happy Gilmore. Oh, Happy Gilmore 2 in the works. That'll do well. I do. I think that'll do very well. It's funny because I'm looking at football stars and I'm seeing boxing right now. So there must be some connection here. Oh, here we go. So we've got the Pivot Podcast, and the new episode has Jordan Love. So I wouldn't mind seeing that. You know what? I am going to like and repost. If you can, like, share, subscribe, all the above. That would be wonderful. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Okay, let's see what else we got here. But Jordan Love had an absolutely stellar year last year. Beyond what people thought might happen. Yeah, OBJ, it's going to be interesting to see where he ends up. He's clearly not, as effective as he was the first 3 years he played in the league, but, who is? JJ McCarthy. Yeah, a lot of people are thinking he might go second to Caleb Williams. Okay, kindness matters. We have a quote here. Pause just for a second, a moment, and be grateful even if life isn't perfect, but thankful for the life you get to live, for the stories, for the adventure, and for those you are blessed to love. Pause. Rachel Marie Martin. That's good. So let's bookmark that for the future. Here's another one. The moment you think of giving up, think of the reason you held on for so long. Resilience. Keep moving forward. I would agree. I don't know if I've ever seen that hashtag. That's a good hashtag. I've seen this one many times. Positive mind, positive vibes, positive life. Oh my God, this is hilarious. Coffee in hand. That's wild. That's amazing, actually. This looks delicious. Music isn't bad today, eh? One step can start a journey, one song can change a moment, one smile can start a friendship, one hug can lift a soul, one candle can wipe out the darkness, one life can make a difference, one word can start a prayer, one hope will lift a spirit, one touch can show you care. Be that one today. I would agree. Oh, look at this. This is amazing. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, this is weird. Huh. Experience the power of kindness in action today. Let's spread positivity and make the difference. So I think what's happening here is the duck is actually feeding the fish, which is weird. Throw kindness around like confetti. That one's funny. Okay, let's move over here. See what we have. Football stars again. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to flip it here just for a moment. I like that better. Just for a moment here, we'll do that. A lot of buzz around Justin Fields still. I was reading today that there's a very good chance that he could be the starter after a few games if things do not go well with Russell Wilson. So we'll see. Wow. The Bills have signed C.W. Clapp, Pittsburgh defensive core. Yeah, it's impressive. They look great this year. They really do. Like the few pieces they got and the pieces they lost, and what they did to change, you know, the quarterbacks. I think that was brilliant. What is this? Fantasy top 200 rankings. That's interesting. Bijan Robinson. He should have an amazing year this year. He's probably a lot more comfortable this year. First year's tough in anything. So much to learn. The pace of the game, all the expectation, all the eyes. Now with the eyes not being on him all the time, it should be a lot easier. I think he'll be able to focus more on his game. Not that he had a horrible first year, but I think it was underwhelming in comparison to what they had hoped for his first year. But I thought he did quite well. It looks like Philly, the Eagles, are doing some patchwork on their team, and they're looking like they may fare well as well. So you just never know. The Cowboys still have this crazy debt to pay of $60 million to Dak Prescott. So unless they renegotiate his contract, I think the highest paid quarterback right now is $55 million a year, which is out there. The cap did increase by $30 million, so that will give them a little bit of wiggle room, and we know that the Cowboys definitely have the space to come up with a few picks. No problem at all. I like this God of cheese. It says Justin Fields is not a good quarterback. If he was terrific, teams would have been bidding on his services. The other 31 teams would offer up draft picks more instead. Well, here's the thing. Not to be against what Ram It Down says here. They don't like the price ticket of next year, not this year. So they don't want to invest a whole year of time in the budget market where they're only going to pay him something like $2.2 million which is nothing for a quarterback. They're more worried about having to pay the 30 to 40 million when his contract comes due. So they're not convinced that he's worth 30, 40 million. But if they knew they could get him for 15, oh my God, they would have lined up around the block for him. He has still got incredible skill sets. I just don't think he was in the right place to manifest his highest high. And he didn't really have great tools around him to keep him protected. He got sacked a lot, and they didn't do much to stop, the run. So we'll have to see. And what I mean is the run coming at him. So the offensive line definitely needs work. Hopefully they're already in the midst of doing that, which I believe they have been doing with Cleve Williams coming. So we'll see. It's going to be a very different year. I think he'll do okay with the Steelers. I think this is still going to be a transitional year, but I think he's in a better position to show his skills than he did before, and I think that's part of the reason he was open to being with the Steelers. So only time will tell, right? All right, let's check a couple more things, and then we'll call it a day. You know what I want to do is thank some of the people on TikTok. Let's see here. Yeah, right now it's mostly people on Twitter. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Okay, so let's have a quick look here at TikTok. All right. Log in. Oh, this is hilarious. Okay, it's going to do it anyways. I don't have to go through the bells and whistles. All right. His career is definitely getting better. Justin Timberlake, things are definitely a little better than they were. Okay, this is what I want right here. And I want to look at view profile. There we go. This is what I want. All right. So currently, we're at 12,700 likes, and we're just shy of 2,000 followers on TikTok. And what I tried to do on TikTok is I tried to get a base of people who are real contributors, not just bots. So I've been very selective of the people I follow. And you know what? The experience has probably been a lot better than it would have been if I had not cared. Inbox right here. Late Night Soul Grooves, thank you for everything that you do. Thank you to Melanie as well. Thank you to Beth. Beth has a wonderful fitness channel. Thank you to Candy for all that she does. Harold Gardner, thank you for what you do. Emma, Spider-Man 0512, thank you. Carol, I like this. What's this about? Frank, Mary, and what is this here? Crane. Thank you, Crane. Tanya. Snoo145, thank you. Of course, Tony D. Who else here do we have? Oh, yes, Cowgirl, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Jace Jacobs, thank you. Bren, thank you. Your Resonance, which is JB. Chris Gales, thank you. Nonsensical Nonsense Podcast, thank you for everything you do. Justin McBrien. And who else we got here? Michael Benson. Her Story Untold. I appreciate everything that you do. Oh, look at this. She's so kind. Wow. I think she liked everything I've ever made. Look at that. That's crazy. That's wild. All right. I appreciate that. Let's have a look here. See if we can share this for a second here. Do it this way. That'll be better. There we go. That is incredible. That must have took her an hour to do that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Followers. These are some of the newer followers here. Thank you for following. I appreciate you. Oh yeah, Jessica, thank you. Thank you for your support recently too. Linda, Maria, Rose. Oh, look at that. There's Rose. And here's some individuals I haven't followed back. That's not very nice. I should do that. That's quite a few, actually. Let's do that right now. Get that done. There's Jay Richards. Thank you. There's Michael Benson. Jackson Paul. All right. Who else we got here? Hannah. Follow back. Follow back. Follow. Strong body, strong soul. There we go. Tammy and Sissy. Johnny. Yeah, I don't like, yeah. Oh. There's John Gilbert. Jessica Campbell. There we go. Thank you. I appreciate all these follows. You know, I have not kept up with this. That's not good. Just, that's the thing when you're on so many platforms. It's crazy. Gail P. Smith, thank you. Follow back, follow back, follow back. Appreciate that. Oh my God, it's still snowing. All right, folks. I think I'm going to call it a day. We just went over the 30-minute threshold. But that's one of the things I wanted to do today was thank some of the people. Of course, Jay on TikTok. And he, has wonderful music shows at night. He plays all the slow jams. The Quiet Storm kind of stuff. Jazz and funk and soul. Very deep-rooted lyrics. He loves that kind of stuff. So thank you. If you can, like, subscribe, and share. And we will see you soon. Thank you so much.